Welcome back to the Dragon's Lair, everybody. My name is Wade, and this is my show, Take Courage, where I present you with biblical verses to help encourage you. So, there's a playlist here with a bunch of videos. Feel free to go ahead and check them out. Use them anytime that you need to be reminded of why you should take courage and be of good cheer. The verse that I want to direct your attention to today is in Psalms, and it is in the 28th chapter, and it's verse 7. Now, what I've got for you here is I've got all of the 28th chapter. As far as the 28th chapter goes, there's nothing before this, and there's nothing after this, which is why the image only has what I have. I have captured the entire 28th chapter. That's because I just don't want to cherry pick, and I want to show you everything. I don't want anyone to think I'm leaving anything out. But hey, you know what? If you see this and you go, Wade, I don't know if I believe you, go ahead, find a Bible. Find a Bible. Don't ask AI. Find a Bible. And get in there yourself and look it up for yourself. So I encourage you. I challenge you to. Haha. Okay. So this is a psalm written by David. If you know anything about Psalms and anything about David, you know that David is just, he writes some bangers. And there's lots of good things here that are here. He loves peace, and he also loves justice, and he loves the Lord. So I want to direct your attention to verse 7. Okay? The Lord is my strength and my shield. In him my heart trusts, and I am helped. My heart exults, and with my song I give thanks to him. Okay, there's a lot there. So when David says, the Lord is my strength and my shield, you are talking about a guy who understands military weapons. Okay, so contextually, if I started talking to you about an intercontinental ballistic missile, I don't have a lot of experience with an ICBM. Okay, but because I am a licensed lead inspector, I have a lot of experience with an XRF device, if you know what those things are. Okay, so I am a lot more trustworthy, and I have a lot more credentials when it comes to being a professional lead inspector in the state of Michigan than I do with intercontinental ballistic missiles. The point that I'm trying to make here is, as a warrior, David understands what shields are used for. David understands needing strength, both of his mind and of his heart and his body. All three of those things. Okay? So this is a guy who knows what he's talking about, talking to you. Alright? And that's a big deal for a man and a warrior, to say that the Lord is my strength and my shield. And let me tell you what, friends, beloved, I will tell you this. For as cool and as strong and as prepared and jacked and ripped you might be and trained you might be, there's certain things that the Lord can protect you from that you won't see coming as a mortal, as a human, as a man. Okay? So it is good to have the strength and the protection of the Lord. Here's another part. In him my heart trusts. You can trust the Lord. He's reliable. So one, his character is reliable. And two, like I was saying before, he can handle stuff that you don't see coming, that you weren't awake for, that you just never saw in 100 years. And then lastly, what I want to point out is it's good to bring thanksgiving to him. So like when Jesus taught us how to pray, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. So right there, that's just an example of recognizing his character, recognizing who he is, what he is, and meeting him with that sort of respect. I really do hope that this series encourages you. I encourage you to trust in the Lord and give him more and more of your heart and your mind, and love him with all of your strength and all your mind and all your heart. We here at the Dragon's Lair want to say thank you for spending your time with us, and the gospel will not be silenced.